Hey guys, my name is Michaela, and welcome back, or if you're new, welcome to another episode of the NYC Uncensored podcast. And I'm here with Satini,
Hello.
little queen. I see you.
Stop it. I'm shy. Oh my gosh. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want everyone to know, when she came in, I said, do we need to do a little brainstorming or whatever? She's like, let's get into it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, period. I love that energy.
stop it.
So this is just going to be a couple minutes of us just like being shy with each other. No, but yeah. Damn. How's your day been?
It's alright. School, same. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to introduce yourself a little bit, kind of let the viewers know who you are, what are you into, that kind of stuff?
Okay. Well, I already said this at the start, but my name's Michaela. 17 years old. Just a bit about myself. I am a bit of a musician. I play piano, guitar, all that. And yeah, I'm just very much for the girls.
Love that.
Yeah. It's kind of why I signed up to do all this. Why not be there for people that don't have that kind of figure in their life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So should we get into what we're going to talk about today?
Yes, for sure. So, as you guys can see by the title, we are going to be talking about school. So, surviving school, HSC, exams, drama, and more.
Yes.
So, school. Damn.
Ugh. Tell me about it.
So, you're in year 11, yeah?
12.
Oh, you're 12.
Yeah.
How is that?
Definitely less stressful than year 11 because
Really?
Yeah, because with year 11 you're doing 6 different subjects and you're doing 4 terms a year's worth of content, but they cram it all into 3 terms, and then you have your prelim exams, and
True.
you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
And it just gets very stressful. You get in your head about it a lot.
Damn.
So with year 12, at least now, you have a little bit of you have a rough, if not you know exactly what you want to do, and you can work towards that, and because I have the same teachers from year 11 as well, so my relationships with them have grown, and so
That's
it's a lot
good.
more. I can talk to them about, I can ask them for feedback, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm an introvert, so having that connection that I've already established for maybe a year now, it definitely helps with shyness and that.
That's good. So, do you know what you want to do?
I'm thinking psychology or
Nice.
that, or I have been looking into doing a Bachelor of Wildlife at UCID.
Oh, wow.
Or I was just looking into this a few days ago, but a criminal psychologist, where I'm a psychologist, but you work with the criminals and that, you figure out why they do what they did.
Yeah.
And all that.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Harley Quinn, you know?
So when we're going to be watching the true crime docs, you're going to be that psychologist there saying, yeah, I know my client did this because of this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
But so those options right now, did you know that last year in year 11? Or
No,
were you
I had no idea.
Yeah?
I was just trying everything. Because that's kind of what they tell you before year 11 when they get you to pick your subjects. Do what you want, but make sure that you try enough things so that oh, I don't want to do that, but I really want to do this.
Yeah.
So that was a really good tip, and that was also why I dropped business studies in year 12, because I did not want to do that anymore.
No, but that's good, because I know in school and stuff, well, depending on what kind of school you go to and the kind of the way they teach you, sometimes some teachers will they kind of enforce it on you, like, no, you have to know what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, uni is your only option. That's
Yeah.
all that's out there. You know, when in reality, if you like think about it, there's other options like TAFE and like other courses and stuff. But yeah, some schools are just very like, no, you need to know like what you want to do in like year 8 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
like not to be
No.
dramatic, but it'd be like
Yeah,
that
no.
sometimes.
I had that same thing in year 8. They were like, I was like, okay, I need to know what I need to do in year 9, and then
Yeah.
it came to year 9. I had no idea what I do. Okay, year 10, have to figure out everything.
Yeah.
Year 10, I still had no idea.
Yeah.
And then my careers advisor, he was like, you don't need to have everything figured out. Like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do till like maybe end of year 12, and like, and yeah, uni isn't, sure, it's like a great pathway. It gets you like good placements and all of that, but it's not like the only way into like getting a good job and like getting by in life. Like
Definitely.
there's also like, you know, as you mentioned, there's TAFE, there's like outside courses, like there's even a gap year option where you can just like, you know, take a break from everything, figure out when you do first, and then like do that kind of stuff.
That's so true.
So like you don't really need, like, psychology is great, but like at the same time I'm still iffy about it. Like but yeah, like you don't need to have it figured out.
Oh, definitely. Because, yeah, even at this age, like for me, is everything figured out? No. You know, I love where I am and what I'm doing and all that stuff, but I don't know, in 10 years I could be doing something else, and maybe even 5 years.
Exactly.
So, you know, but it's good, like, to have that open mind, because I know if you're just set on one thing and, like, you might end up feeling like if you don't get that particular ATAR score or, you know, all that stuff to go to a certain uni that you want to go to and study a certain course, that could be the only thing to you that would define your success or your life. But no, there's heaps more out there.
Exactly. Like you can't just be like, if I don't go to like UCID, for example, like if I don't go to UCID, I'm gonna die. Or like, you're not gonna die. First of all,
you'll be look, okay, like you might be upset, which okay, like, you know, you've worked towards it for a long time and stuff, but you're still gonna, you know, have many options. You're gonna live.
Like,
okay?
It's not like people are gonna come banging on your door if you like don't go to UCID. Like, it's not like gonna be like, FBI, open up, and like they just come like,
you didn't go to UCID. How could you?
You didn't get into one of the top unis in the world. How could you? Like, it's a top uni, first of all. They're gonna be competitive anyway.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh my gosh. But yeah, even with all your efforts and stuff, like, I'm sure someone's out there listening, like, oh, I'm trying so hard to go to here and here. Even if you don't make it, which I hope you do.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. But
rooting for you.
Yeah, if you don't, like, I promise you that there'll be more out there for you. You know, there's other unis as well. Yeah, but you're probably like, no, I don't want to hear that stuff. Like, whatever.
Like, do not tell me that when I'm in the HSC, bro. Like,
no, but you got this. You got this. We're cheering for you. And talking about the HSC, we'll move on to that. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Really?
Yeah. My parents, like, they don't see like half the stress. They're like, you're like one of the most chill year 12 students we've ever seen. And I'm just staring at them like, you have not seen me every single maths lesson. I crash out every single time.
Damn.
Like, do you ever hit the choking emote? Like, you just go, ah.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time that I get like a maths paper or like a question, like I have to hit that emote because I don't know what's going on.
Jeez.
But you know what? I'm probably not gonna be using maths in the future anyway, so it's fine.
I'm gonna be I dropped maths as soon as I could, so yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so do you have like a study schedule, that type of thing?
I'm gonna be so honest, I don't have a study schedule.
Yeah?
I should probably get one though, because the procrastination is bad.
So let's say if you end up doing one,
okay.
Like, what would work for you? Are you the type like it'll have to be like after school you have to block out this amount of hours and do this, or would it be a daily thing? Like,
I think if it was a study schedule, like I would at the start I would be strict with it, like block it out, like this for this, like a break in between. But I think once it's become a full grown habit, then I can have a little bit more leeway. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't get this done today. That's okay. I can like move it to the next block, or or if I finish this earlier, then I can have like a little bit of an extended break, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I can like be flexible and adapt to it. And on the note of study blocks, some like we were talking about it in like a year meeting. Some people, they think study schedules where it's like this in this hour, and then like immediately after they're like this in this hour. But like it doesn't have to be like that. Like you can have breaks in between, and even if you don't like finish every single thing that you know you want to finish in that day, that's okay. Like give yourself a break once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because looking after your mental health, just health in general during this time, especially preparing for your HSC, is like so important because people neglect it so much. Like I know a few podcasters. Oh yeah, did I mention this? Oh yeah, one of our podcasters, I think she got like a 99 or 98 something.
What?
So congrats to her. She's in uni now. Woo. Advika. So yeah, I remember like lots of the podcasters had like strict study schedules, and I was like, I don't know how you do it.
Like how do you not like just want to cry after
I
that?
think
like,
they study and cry. That's the thing. Like it's not giving healthy, so that's probably why.
we want to be giving healthy,
Yeah,
and like
come
we
on,
have our
guys.
mindset together, that kind of thing.
Like so nice healthy balance, but yeah, I think when it comes to studying, like it is hard to find that, especially if you're like just set on this one goal or whatever.
And like I know that like I'm stressed, but at the same time I really don't want to like burn myself out from it.
That's
like,
good. That's so healthy.
Because like it's school, but at the same time I'm leaving in like what month is it? I'm leaving in like 3 months anyway.
Yeah.
So I really I just want to get out. Like I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm counting the days.
Yeah, literally.
You can't see it, but I'm checking my watch right now.
Yeah, it's just, you can, like, if you were here with me, you'd be like, yeah, she's over it. She's like, yeah, what else? But then maybe I'm like your parents, like, no, she looks really calm.
Like, they're like, but it's to the point where it's concerning, because when I'm at home, I'm like, oh, yeah, I have an assessment. And they're like, you're not stressed about it? I'm like, I am at school, just not at home.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah, people don't really have that balance.
Yeah. But, like, I make it so that, like, when I'm at home, I can do, like, assessments and that, but at the same time, like, home is my happy place.
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
School, I can lock in, I can get it all done. At home, I'm like, just let me live.
Yeah. No, that's good. I'm glad. Damn, what else about school should we cover? What else did we have? Oh, exams. I mean, that's kind of... Do you still have exams? I
had one like maybe last week or so. Like I think it was for a biology one.
Yeah.
It was like stressful because what she did was, we have a double period on the day of the exam. Normally you would expect, so in the first of the double period we'll do the exam and then we'll just have like a normal lesson or like a chill lesson.
Yeah. She
switched those around entirely, and we were supposed to be starting a new module after the exam anyway. So she was like,
so
it was during period 3 and 4. So we were like, okay, period 3 we'll do the exam, and then period 4 we'll start module 8. That's how it's normally supposed to be. And then she was like, our bio teacher, oh my goodness, she was like, okay, so we'll do we'll have a normal lesson in period 3, and then we'll do the exam in period 4. When I tell you that the entire class, like, we almost all of us just crashed out. We were like, what?
Oh my gosh. Because then I'd go in on that day and thinking, okay, I'm just going to get the exam over and done with. And then next period, like, I'm chill. You know, at least that's done. But no, she really dragged it out for you.
She just, I don't know why. She just loves dragging it.
That's so random. Yeah, I would have crashed out for real.
Yeah.
So how do you think you went in that exam?
I think I did good though. Like,
nice.
The content was understandable. Like, you could use your common sense to like figure out once you got most of it down.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm honestly just hoping I pass. Like,
well, I hope you passed too. I'm sure you did.
Nah, thank you.
See, it's giving like I know she did that. Like, that's our girl.
Stop.
And then you come and you give us an update. You're like, nah. I'm like,
So,
oh.
I got a mark. I wouldn't tell you what, but I got a mark.
It was a mark. Oh my gosh. So do you have many exams leading up to HSC, or what's that like?
Leading up to HSC, not sure. I don't think so. Because I think next term we'll have trials, and then after that, I think it's... I haven't seen the assessment timetable yet, but as far as I know, I think for most subjects, it will just be study, revise, study. But
well, that's all right then.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I just need to lock in.
You will.
I will.
You know, you will. That's why you're making this podcast.
Yes. I'm going to listen to it, and I'll be like, okay, maybe I should listen to myself. Maybe I should lock in now.
No, for real. It'll be good. No, I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know we mentioned another thing which seems to be a very hot topic with many of our podcasters, and that's school drama.
Oh.
So we don't have to get into any specifics. We don't want to get anyone in trouble and stuff. But in your year, like, is there many drama? Like, do most of you get along? Or?
I think for the most part we do, but like,
oh, nice.
If we do need to, but I think it's just because most of us just keep to ourselves. Like we, we mind our own business. We don't start anything that we don't have to.
Oh, nice.
Like my group will stay with our group, and if we need to, we'll like go to another group and like all of that. But that's not. I make it sound like it's like a business deal. It's not a business deal. Like if I want to go talk to some of my other friends, I'll go talk to some of my other friends.
Yeah. You're not like forbidden. Like only my group says it. Yeah.
Like I can't just like. It's not like I'll leave and then they'll be like, "Where are you going? Like, are you ditching us?"
Yeah.
It's not like that.
I think it's like that when you're starting, or like even in primary, maybe year 7 and stuff. Everyone's trying to figure out like their groups and all. But yeah, I'd hope that like you're in year 12 that everyone's just like gotten to the point like, yeah, we're like we have our group, we're friendly with others, we can talk to whoever.
I've switched between so many different groups.
Really?
Like, so basically, from year 6 to year 7, I had like the same friend group, but then, you know how like when the moon maker leaves, you kind of feel like,
Yeah.
So that happened, and then that group broke up. I joined a new one in year 8, and then same thing happened when year 9. That group was probably my favorite one. But then like the same thing happened, but I'm still in touch with the moon maker of the year 9 friend group.
Yeah.
And then the group stayed together until year 10, and then that kind of also fell apart, and then I just joined a new one in 11, and I think I've just been there ever since.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm like like a wave line kind of thing, like yay, oh, yay, oh, yay, oh.
No, but that's friendships, eh?
Yeah.
Like you're always going to meet different people in your life. Sometimes it'll be for like what's that saying? Like good time, not a long time. Like you get to know each other, kind of be in each other's lives for a bit. Something happens, you learn from that, and then there's other people to be friends with.
And then you walk on, like like you know the dog from the dog song. You just keep waddling until the very next day, like. Which, by the way, the ending to that like whole song series, peak. He made that grenade and he waddled away.
Oh my! I never thought that there'd be a day when that would be referenced.
Satini's dying next to me, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And this is why you're in the podcast.
Period.
It just fits. Oh, that's a really good. I'm gonna go home and think about this.
Oh wow,
that's hilarious.
I feel honored now.
I don't know why that's so much funnier than. Oh my god, no, but that's a good one. That's so like friendships.
Quote of the year: keep on waddling.
Literally, far out. But yeah, drama like.
And also, like, I go to a public school, so if there is any drama, the teachers stop it before anything interesting happens. So obviously not as interesting as public school, but it's okay.
Yeah. So what about just your school in general? Is there major drama or not really?
I feel like there is, but if I say it, nah, whatever, it's fine. I'm leaving in 3 months. What are they gonna do? Expel me?
Well, yeah, you don't have to be too specific. Like, just be like, oh yeah.
There was word of some kids doing the illegal substances on a school camp, and then they got caught because they were bad at hiding it, and then because it's the kind of stuff that like it's very intense and like only like it's usually medically prescribed, like only like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they were looking at who gave it to them.
Yeah.
It turns out to be someone from the like prefect body. Yeah.
Oh.
She's short circuiting.
I'm shook. Wow.
Yeah. That's like the big one right now. But
that's crazy.
But like that was at like the start of the term because there was like a camp week.
Yeah.
Specifically for everyone to go in their grade camps.
Damn.
But yeah, that's like the one I can think of right now.
So. Wow. I mean, it's not a good thing.
Yeah,
but
like don't do it.
If you were like that tough to do it, like get better at concealing that stuff.
Yeah, or like do it at home where you like
literally on school grounds is crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't even a school ground. It was like I don't know where they went. I think it was in the bush or something. So like,
oh my gosh,
it's like where are you hiding that in the trees?
Literally.
Like, you have kookaburras watching you. Like, don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the only one I can think of right now. But yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to think. I think at my school there was always something going on. Like fights would happen, but it was like petty fights too.
Oh.
So it wasn't even
I love these kinds of dramas though. And like, I know we're talking.
And then like as a bystander, it's like, wow, like thing. But yeah, it was like, but it was giving like not the real fights. Like it was just giving.
Like Cold War?
Yeah, like, and it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. And this rubbish.
Just talk it out, like, come on now.
Yeah, but other than that.
So let's say hypothetically you were in one of those, like, dramas. How would you deal with it? Like, just for those people that they might actually be involved in it and they don't want to, like, that kind of thing.
Like with friendships?
Yeah.
Or just...
I think friendship, or just however you want to interpret it is fine.
That's a tough one. Because it's one of those things where it's easier said than done.
Right, yeah.
Like, I could literally tell you, just remove yourself from it. But then if it's like with friends or something...
And then it would be harder.
Yeah, because then you might be like, those are my only friends. Like, I don't have anyone else to hang out with. And, you know, I don't want to be alone at school. So, that's tough. And there's also the thing like, oh, tell the teacher. But then, you know, like young people...
the teachers would know.
Yeah, and then young people these days like, I'm not going to snitch to the teacher. So, it's like, what can you do?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Because it also depends on the situation. Like, do you want to keep being friends with that person, or do you just want to like, remove them, like, get out?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Because I feel like even if, like, you hang with a certain group of people and they're bad influences, even if you're not directly involved in doing stuff with them or following them, you're still linked to them.
Right, yeah.
So to others, it's like you're still part of all of that, you know? So that can be difficult in itself.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Do you have anything that you would say?
I mean, obviously, like she said, a lot easier, like, said than done. But just, like, a conversation, but, like, not one of those, like, small talk ones, but, like, very deep, very heartfelt, very honest, like, that kind of thing. It was, like, in year 10, I went on an urban challenge camp. If you went, then you would know. We went to Cockatoo Island, and, like, I was sitting there with a friend, and me and him were just talking, like, and it was, like, one of those, like, deep, like, bonding moments. Like, I feel like if you're in that kind of situation, like, if you're in a drama, but you want to keep being friends with that person, then I feel like that's the kind of conversation you need. But on the other hand, if it's, like, I want this person to be, like, gone, I don't want anything to do with them anymore, then if you're not talking to them, but you're still thinking about it, then maybe just stop thinking about it. Like, respectfully, if you're like, I don't want anything to do with that person, then just move on, I guess. Like, I'm trying to find a really nice way to put this, but I don't think I can find one. But like,
just say it. They need to know. Just say it.
Like, if you're holding on to someone, but you don't want to, then maybe the issue is that you really just need to let go. Like, I was having this same issue with one of my best girlies. Her and this other friend that I have, they've been having like kind of a cold war, but like she wants to like move on, and like I was using this analogy. I'm like, it's like you're reading a book and you're on the last page of the chapter, right? You've read every part of the chapter, but all you need to do is turn the page. So just turn the page and like start the new chapter.
Yeah.
Like, don't just like linger on that last thing, because that's just gonna grow on you. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's deep, but that's so true. But that just kind of brings us to like what we said earlier, that like you meet people all the time. You know, some people are meant to stay, some people aren't.
Yeah.
And that's just how life is.
Yeah.
Like, if that wasn't the case, then we'd all be having our same friends and family around that we've known for ages.
Which is great, but, like, I feel like we're kind of meant to socialize. Like, we're humans. Like,
Yeah.
We're born to be social beings. Like, that kind of thing.
So true. And we're just being real.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reality of it. Like, if we could have, everything our way, stay with the same people, nothing changes, that would be great, but it's kind of
not like
it's
sorry.
not a thing. Yeah. Like, sorry to break it to you, but we're here to tell you the truth, and that's the truth.
Like, that's kind of the whole purpose of the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
we're just doing what we do, you know.
Yeah.
But
like, it's like that. Have you ever watched Bluey?
Yeah.
Because, no, I said that so cautiously because some of my friends, like, I'm like, do you watch Bluey? They're like, what? What are you, 4? Yes. I am a child.
I don't care what anyone says. Some cartoons still here.
Yes,
like,
and Bluey is one of them. But anyway, the camping episode, the one with Jean-Luc. Bluey and Jean-Luc, for like the first few days they meet, they're like bestie, and then what happens to Jean-Luc? He has to go home earlier than Bluey, and like that's really sad. But then, you know, like, sometimes, like, you just have to let them go. And who knows, like, maybe a couple of years, 10, 15 down the line, you might see them again. Like, that's what happened at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
Like, Bluey was older and she ran into Jean-Luc again. Like, it's a small world. Like, you can run into them again. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, FBI won't come banging on your door. Like, you ditched this person? What?
Yeah. No, exactly. And plus, oh, no, I just lost my train of thought.
Let's give her a minute. Get it back.
What was it on? Okay, yeah, now I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because then I'll just end up repeating the same thing that I already said. So, yeah, no, I can't think of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. Is there anything that you want to discuss about school? We've covered friendships, HSC, exams, studying, drama, kind of. What else? Yeah, that's basically it we've mentioned.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
I think since there's nothing else, like, kind of as a closing thing, do you have any advice for any of the Year 12s or, like, anybody who's going through, like, that kind of, like, anything that we talked about?
I think just that all your efforts still count no matter what the end result is. All your hard work is still valid at the end of the day. Like we've been saying, easier said than done, but I hope that you know that you're more than just your results. If there's something that you don't get, that there are opportunities out there and that you can continuously grow. You can still be successful without a really high ATAR. You can find success in different ways. And a big thing is that I hope that you're looking after yourself is the main part. Because you can get carried away with trying to reach all these academic academic goals. Yeah, you try so hard, but you kind of lose yourself in the process, and that's probably the worst thing you can do to yourself.
Right.
So I think happy mind, happy health,
Happy life.
yeah, happy life, and then you'll get what you need, and I mean you'll get what you get, but I think you'll just have yourself for your whole life. So that's very, very important. And one more thing, there's a lot. It's very hard because some people think of it differently, but if there's something you really, really want to do, I think like considering doing it, not just for others. I know it happens with a lot of families and stuff, with being pressured to do something that you don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard, but I hope that someone out there can hear this and think, oh, I deserve to be happy. This is what I want to do. I can do this, and that's my advice.
Yeah.
What about you? Even though you're in year 12 right now, like what would you say to other year 12s out there that that might be struggling kind of with what they want to do, or they're not sure how they will do?
Like Shakira said, try everything. No, seriously. Even if it's like something as simple as like doing what we're doing, or just like animal shelters, like do what, like work experience, or just experience. If you like, oh, you said everything. What am I supposed to say?
No, you can still go ahead, because I'm just the old one here, so it's really relatable from you.
Don't burn yourself out over like a grade, because I'm not gonna lie, I got my maths results back today. It's a mark.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna cry over it, because first of all, not healthy. Second of all, I don't think I'll need maths in the future anyway, and even if I do, I'm stuck in my parents' house to a marriage, so I can't go anywhere. It's not like I'm gonna be using bills. But don't burn yourself out. Make sure that you stay healthy. Like that should be like your top priority always. Like if you need to take like a whole day to just like do absolutely nothing, do that. Like have a little spa day to yourself, just like recharge, and like run your own race. I lost my train of thought, but I got it back now. Another Blue reference. Baby race. Chili was feeling left out because, like, her baby was like learning. Blue was learning to do all these things, but Judah was learning everything so much faster. And then like the comparisons in that. So, I guess what I'm getting at is don't try to compare your grades to other people just like because you feel like beating yourself up about it. Like, if you get a bad mark, you're allowed to feel upset. Like I was upset. Yeah. But like, don't like dwell on it too much, because it's just a mark. And yes, it's the HSC. I agree. It's important that you still try. But it's not the only opportunity you have. Like if you get like a below 50, that's not gonna be your ATAR. You know what I mean? So just keep trying. Don't give up. Don't burn yourself out. If you do, I will find you. No, I'm kidding. I won't find you, but Liam Neeson will. She's dark again.
I love this. Oh my God.
I feel like half of this is going to be us laughing.
Literally. Man, give us a topic that is just completely unserious, and it'll just be
we'll make it unserious.
It will be more than this. Like, that's crazy. But yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've covered many things in this podcast, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is one that many of the listeners will be able to learn something from, and as well just have a little fun with it.
Yeah. Have fun in year 12. Like, honestly, it's your last year. If you're like hyper focused on marks, then what are you doing? Have some fun. Like,
yeah, it's your last year. Like, I mean, of course, there is the serious part, like
Yeah.
HSC and stuff, but like, live it up, man.
Like if you feel like just like screaming at the top of your lungs, scream at the top of your lungs. Like what's holding you back? The principal?
Literally.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But I think that's basically it.
Yeah.
That's it from me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
Because this was this was a really fun podcast for me to do. So thank you, Michaela.
Oh, thanks, Satini.
And yeah, so like usual, guys, if you have any experiences or kind of advice that you want to give to others about surviving school, then be sure to let us know. And then if you want to do a podcast or give us a topic or your own experience scenarios, then all the links is down in the description, or private, like any names and stuff will be removed, so it'll be all confidential. And yeah, just stay updated with our new podcast and our Instagram. So until next time, take care and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Love ya.